Hey guys, I am Khan of Khanvolution, and I have been burdened with glorious purpose. Nah, I'm just here to check out some of that Disney Plus, brother. Some of that Disney Plus. Time for Loki, you sons of guns. I've been so excited for this shit ever since I wrapped up watching WandaVision. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out my reaction to Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision, links are down in the description below, as well as videos, so you guys are gonna go and check those out for joining back with me. I thought Falcon and Winter Soldier was awesome. WandaVision was amazing. I just finished watching it like 2 weeks ago, and I've been looking forward to Loki ever since. These shows are really hitting like tones of like MCU lore that are just like the movies haven't really touched on, but which served as a foundation for what's happening here. So I'm super excited. I don't have really much to say for this episode going forward because it's episode 1. I don't know what we're gonna be shown, you know, outside little mini clips and stuff that have already been revealed on YouTube, just preparing us for this. I'm just excited to see what happened to Loki after he got the freaking Tesseract. You know what I'm saying? This episode is called Glorious Purpose, so you know some shit is gonna go down. All right, as always, if you guys enjoy watching these videos with me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Loki reactions are gonna be popping up every Wednesday, of course. And let's go ahead and dive in and see what Loki episode 1 is about. As you can see, I'm already wearing my Loki colors. Ready for that Loki show, bro. Give me that Loki glow, bro. 2012.
On my way down to coordinate search and rescue. On my way down to coordinate search and rescue.
There he goes. They actually started out right with Endgame footage. Ooh, look at that green, bro. Look at that green. Wow. Landing in Mongolia. Say it. Say it.
Loki.
Yes.
Never mind.
Appears to be a standard sequence violation.
Oh shit, she's that's Letty's sister from Lovecraft Country.
I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline.
I'm digging this music.
I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do. Get out of my way.
Whoa.
You're now moving at 1/16 speed. Reset the timeline.
Reset the timeline? Whoa. Putting everything back to the way it was, basically? Whoa. Damn. Was that time manipulation or space manipulation?
What it is? It's the Tesseract.
Sounds dumb.
This reminds me of Love, Death, and Robots. The freaking cat.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
Oh, this is absurd.
Please confirm to your knowledge that you are not a fully robotic being and do in fact possess what many cultures would call a soul.
What?
To my knowledge.
Please move through.
What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
That's a good question, bro. That's the kind of real shit that I would be asking.
Take a ticket.
What is this, a deli? No.
Welcome to the Time Variance Authority. I'm Miss Minutes.
Dude, this feels like Universal Studios. Minus the absence of people, of course.
Long ago, countless unique timelines battled each other for supremacy. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a sacred timeline.
Holy shit.
But sometimes people like you veer off the path created a Nexus event, which
Oh shit, from
lets us
WandaVision.
could branch off into madness, leading to another multiversal war.
Madness multiverse, bruh.
You actually believe this bunkum? Ticket, sir.
I tried to ask that guy for a ticket.
Get your ticket, bro.
To let us know how we're doing.
That's a creepy opening, man. 1549?
That's the 6th attack in the last week.
His mind is about to get blown. Okay, maybe not that much. Mephisto?
Don't worry, that devil's afraid of us. We're gonna take care of him.
Oh shit.
You
Well, it makes sense that they would know Mephisto.
Sir, there's something you want to see.
So every time they set like a recharge or a reset charge, they're basically going back and recreating a version of Loki that follows that timeline. So is it just like, is that really Loki or is it not Loki? You know, it's weird, man.
How do you plead?
A god doesn't plead.
She calls him Loki Laufeyson. It's basically son of Laufey, right? Like Odin's son, except Laufeyson. That's kind of funny, you know.
I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they travelled through time. But believe me, you can smell the cologne of two Tony Starks.
Oh wow!
What they did was supposed to happen. You escaping was not. How do you plead? What's going on?
He's trying to use his powers, ma'am.
Damn it! Why would it work?
I think I might have an idea of what he's capable of.
It's a bad idea.
Okay, I'm just chasing a hunch. Oh, look.
I thought there was no magic here.
Where is it?
Damn!
You were created by the Timekeepers. Yep. To protect the sacred timeline.
Correct.
How have I never heard of you until now?
Good question.
Never needed to.
Oh, that is a nifty tool, man. Imagine if you got to put that on Thanos.
If looks could kill. What do you want from me?
I specialize in the pursuit of dangerous variants.
Like myself.
You're just a little pussycat.
Damn.
Questions for you. What are you gonna do?
Mobius ain't holding nothing back.
Should you return, what are you gonna do?
Claim my throne.
All right, now you're the king of Midgard. Then what?
The 9 realms.
Space. Be a nice.
Yeah, like where does it end, man?
I'll have that drink now. No.
Phil Coulson.
For him, that happened like hours ago.
Together to literally avenge him. Do you enjoy hurting people?
I know what I am. A murderer, a liberator.
Yeah, liberate them from their lives.
Miss, I have a bomb.
DB Cooper?
Let's see how this ends.
Wait, so Loki's been on Earth plenty of times before.
Brother, Heimdall, you better be ready. I
Wow.
was young and I lost a bet to Thor.
How was he young? Wasn't he like 1500 years old? DB Cooper happened like when planes still existed.
I want you to be honest about why you do what you do. What makes Loki tick?
Damn, this episode is a deep dive into what Loki is. Who Loki
It's a
is.
cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear.
Loki,
Oh shit, it's the deleted scenes.
please don't make this worse.
Deleted scenes from Dark World.
Then the Dark Elves attack the palace, and you think you send them to Thor.
He's gonna show her. Oh, this is gonna mess him up even more.
That's the proper flow of time, and it happens again and again. Do you enjoy killing?
I'll kill you.
What, like you did your mother?
Oh!
You weren't born to be king, Loki. You were born to cause pain and suffering, all so that others can achieve their best versions of themselves.
Oh, that's so sad, man. He was never meant to be king. Just to fall so that others can rise to their highest peaks. Dude, what a reality, man.
Okay, Loki, I think we can finish up tomorrow and just pick it up.
Yeah, he's gone. He's Loki, man.
No pruning, no resetting. You can still help us. I know you. You're that criminal with the blue.
Give me the Tesseract or I'll gut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
What's a fish?
How do you not know what a fish is?
How does he not know what a fish is, though? What the freak? What? There's like 16 reality stones in there.
Some of the guys use them as paperweights.
What?
Some
Wait, hold on. This is blowing my mind. This place uses infinity stones as paperweights. Let that sink in.
Is this the greatest power in the universe?
How does this not minusculize the rest of the MCU? Yeah, he's gonna go back to that, dude. Oh.
I love you, my sons.
He's seeing all of it. Oh shit, he's gonna see his own death? I think a part of him always knew that that's how it was gonna end. Oh shit! Oh my god, what is that gonna do to her?
I can't go back, can I?
Oh, it's like the Neo Morpheus moment. If you could, would you?
I don't enjoy hurting people. Explain that to me. It's the cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear.
He's pointing to himself this time when he's saying weak.
Even an infinity stone is useless here. I can't offer you salvation, but maybe I can offer you something better. Money. The variant we're hunting is...
Him? What?
I beg your pardon?
Wait, so another variant from a different point in the timeline is messing with them? That's who we thought was Mephisto.
It's not worth the paperwork.
Are we actually gonna see this Loki?
Set a charge.
Ooh, that silhouette against the green. Damn. Dracarys! Whoa. Okay. This Loki looks evil as shit. Dude, this music is crazy, creepy Outer Limits vibes. Okay, I am already digging this series, man. It's so fascinating. And how does this show not... It changes the whole perspective of the MCU. It completely changes the whole perspective because now everything you realize is part of this grand timeline, which is still, I'm still a bit iffy. Like, how much of what they're saying is actually true? Is the TVA still like a good thing? Is it a good organization or a good group or a good source of control? Or is it just like one of many different types of control? You know what I'm saying? Because like they know what the entire timeline, what the grand timeline is. So basically Thanos, even though Thanos is supposed to be a variant himself of some degree, still he was meant to, wipe out half of all life on the universe. So that's part of the timeline. And the Avengers were supposed to, bring it all back. So that's still part of the timeline. So, just think about the memes, guys. Just think about the memes. For every movie that happens after this, for Spider-Man No Far From Home, Multiverse of Madness, Wakanda Forever, Quantumania. All those movies, it's like, imagine the memes of like those movies at the climax points. People are going to, at the climax points of this movie, they're going to take screenshots of them. And they're going to be like, meanwhile, people in TVA watching that shit unfold on screen while eating cup noodles, basically, it's gonna be freaking hilarious because what this show is basically showing us is that the Time Lords command everything. People are literally in this location using Infinity Stones as freaking paperweights. So which tells me that there's obviously, Infinity Stones govern the flow of time, right? So how are those stones there? What about the timelines that what about the points in time that those are supposed to regulate? So can those like little reset charges literally just recraft Infinity Stones and objects of that magnitude and power? That's why it's so freaking insane. That's why it boggles my mind where this series is going and what it basically intends. Because like Loki says, he can't go back. He can't go back to his timeline. So this Loki is a Loki that exists outside, any form of time. Because the moment that that officer, set that reset charge, it reset everything in Mongolia and it also reset Loki back into the original timeline, the original 2012 timeline. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't have that deteriorate or deter from a different path. So they already reset everything. So, I'm guessing it only changed for like about 5 to 10 minutes, basically how long it took Loki to like get out of Mongolia. Damn, dude. And that purple color that the reset charge activates, I feel like the series really emphasized the color of that several times, so I'm feeling that's gonna come into play. There was one point where Mobius was talking to that boy in France, and he's like, you know, pointed to the picture of the devil, and he's like, Mephisto. You know, we're all thinking Mephisto, but even Mobius said that, you know, that god even fears, that devil even fears us. You know what I'm saying? So have they encountered Mephisto before? Mephisto's definitely a thing in this universe. You know, I saw a lot of like the theory videos for WandaVision after I finished watching WandaVision, and Mephisto was a big part of it. So I'm curious if that's gonna play into a role in this, and maybe in the multiverse of madness too, where Wanda's gonna be a part of. But man, oh man, and they even in WandaVision they referenced the term called the Nexus, a Nexus being of sorts, and so like every time a big what do you call a time variant effect happens, it's called a Nexus event, which has the potential of bringing a multiverse war, starting a multiverse war once more. And they even made the term the madness and then multiverse war, and it's just, dude, it's just so much foreshadowing for like with the WandaVision multiverse of madness. So I'm curious if this series, the events of this series, are going to impact multiverse of madness in any way, or are just going to serve as a foundation of knowledge for that. And the whole thing with the Miss Time, or the Madam Time, or whatever it's called, that little clock, it really had this feeling of like, you know, Universal Studios minus like the incredibly crowded lines, you know. And it had this sort of like incredibly, you know, bureaucratic, you know, political outlook, you know, feel to it. It's just like everybody's wearing that sash. That one dude doesn't even know what a fish is, because it feels like he literally was born, raised, works at the freaking desk that he is at. You know what I'm saying? It's like these people have never seen sunlight before. It's kind of like that. And the location is just absolutely insane. He says there's no magic here, so what the hell does it run on? Time energy? You know? So I mean, and the fact that Loki is the villain of this series, or technically the supposed villain of this series, I'm curious, because honestly the way the TVA looks, like this sort of, you know, dictatorial, you know, government and such, you know, sort of like Big Brother's watching all this time, it kind of makes me feel like the TVA is the villain in many sense, because they're sort of dictating the flow of time. And the point that got me the most was when Loki's coming to terms with the reality that, you know, you're not meant to be a king, Loki, you're meant to fall so that others can rise to their highest point. It's just, dude, you know, like that just feels wrong, you know. Like, I mean, even though life very much works out like that, like someone has to get less for others to get more, you know. It's just such a sad concept that's how fate regulates itself, when you're talking about the concept of fate and how it truly like sort of pans out to the benefit of some and to the detriment of others. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, and Loki sort of personifies that to the highest degree, because he's not a bad person. He doesn't want to do bad. It's just the illusion that he's lived his whole life trying to craft, you know, for the weak to inspire fear in others. It's just, I love the dialogue in this. If there's one thing this series is getting right and ample, is the dialogue. I'm just wondering how all the implications of this series, of the most powerful force in the universe being these Time Lords and this time organization, what will this happen? What will this mean for the Marvel Cinematic Universe going forward? That's why I'm kind of hesitant to believe that everything that the TVA is saying is ultimately true, because if it is true, then it literally makes every movie and everything that happens from here on out in the MCU very much just, you know, just a game. You know, you kind of know what I'm saying, because it's already written out, you know, already playing out. I mean, the memes, like, you know, oh, okay, in the multiverse of madness, Wanda beats Dormammu or something. Oh, it was written that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they have any choice. So it sort of diminishes a lot of like the sort of the tension and the what do you call, the surprise nature of the MCU if it's already written in stone. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Loki does something in this series that completely changes all of the TVA and what they're capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my mind is just going different places at this point. I'm sure there's a shit ton of Easter eggs. I can't wait to check out some Easter egg videos from, like, you know, from all the different heavy spoilers, new Rockstars dudes. But I'm very excited for this series. Like, those are my thoughts. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. bro. Infinity Stones as paperweight still like gets me, man. Holy shit. And the scenes with his mom and seeing his father pass away, seeing the love that he rekindled with his brother, dude. This episode really hits like some philosophical notes that I feel like you could really dive into on like a second week. Like this is a series, or this is a episode that I really want to watch again, like at least 2 or 3 times more. So yeah. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna watch this again, like right now. Actually, what did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you guys later in next Wednesday and for episode 2. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video, and I'll see you guys next time.